In the heart of our village, where traditions run deep and history is passed down through generations, there lives a man whose presence is a testament to the endurance of time itself. His name is Papa Ayodeji, but everyone fondly calls him Papa Ay. At 132 years old, he is the oldest living person in our community, a walking archive of history, wisdom, and tradition. Despite his remarkable age, Papa Ay's eyesight remains sharp, as though time itself has decided to spare his vision. He does, however, lean on a sturdy wooden walking stick, a symbol of the countless years he has walked the land. His frail but steady frame is a reminder that age, though inevitable, does not strip a man of his spirit. But what makes Papa Ay truly special is not just his age, it is the stories he carries within him. His mind is as clear as the river that runs through our land, his memory as sharp as a newly forged blade. He has seen generations come and go, leaders rise and fall, traditions evolve, and history unfold before his very eyes. In our community, Papa Ay is revered, not just for his age but for the vast knowledge he possesses. He is our human library, a guardian of history, a storyteller whose tales weave together the past and the present. Whenever we gather under the great Irako tree, he shares stories that transport us to times long before we were born. He speaks of the great civil war that shook our land, how men were called to arms, and how families were torn apart. He remembers the intercommunity disputes, the negotiations that followed, and the peace treaties that were sealed with handshakes and cola nuts. He can recall which family owns which land, tracing back ownership for over a century. When he speaks, even the most restless among us sit still, captivated by the weight of his words. His voice carries the wisdom of 100 elders, his stories rich with detail, his lessons always carrying a deeper meaning. Papa Ay's intelligence is unmatched. Unlike many of his peers, he was educated by the white missionaries who came to our land. They saw potential in the young Ayodeji, a boy who was eager to learn, and took him under their wing. He was one of the few who learned how to read and write in English, a rare skill in those times. He later became a teacher at the missionary school, shaping the minds of young boys and girls. Some of the greatest men in our community today were once his students. They owe their success to his patience, his dedication, and his insistence on excellence. Even now, when disputes arise in the village or neighboring communities, his wisdom is sought after. The elders gather at his feet, listening intently as he speaks, his words carrying the weight of experience. He is a beacon of wisdom, a guide in times of uncertainty. In a world where many elderly people are left to fend for themselves, Papa Ay is different. He is deeply loved and cared for. The entire community has taken it upon themselves to look after him. Every family takes turns to bring him food, wash his clothes, and sit with him to listen to his stories. During festivals and ceremonies, he is given a special seat of honor. The king himself, despite his power, treats Papa Ay with the highest respect, often seeking his counsel in matters concerning the land. Though his exact birth date is unknown, the king and the community have chosen Christmas Day to celebrate his birthday. Every year, on December 25th, alongside the joyous festivities of Christmas, we gather to honor the man who has lived through over a century of history. Even at 132, Papa Ay is full of life. He laughs heartily, tells jokes, and sings songs from his youth. He enjoys listening to the younger generation talk about their dreams, offering them advice in his own wise way. But as much as we celebrate his long life, we cannot escape the reality that one day, he will no longer be with us. It is a thought that brings a deep sadness, for how do you replace a man like Papa Ay? Yet, in a way, he will never truly be gone. His stories will live on in the hearts of those who have heard them, his wisdom passed down through generations. For now, he remains the oldest man we know, a treasure we cherish every single day. And until time finally calls him home, we will continue to listen, to learn, and to celebrate the incredible life of Papa Ayodeji, the living history of our community.